and it sure worked in his favor.
Looks like he's starting to clear his head a little bit.
With multiple
Trying to obey those instructions, and there's the body shot.
Golovkin,
Writing checks that Gennady's ass can't cash. Come Saturday, I'm gonna Gennady up.
Curtis.
it was clear that Curtis Stevens had no idea what kind of monster Triple G was, as he thought that his cockiness and arrogance would win him the fight, not understanding that it only fueled Gennady's rage.
Hey man, are you serious right now? Yeah.
Stevens was a dangerous boxer, naturally a light heavyweight. He cut weight all the way down to middleweight to get the advantage of weight bullying on fight night, and it sure worked in his favor.
Looks like he's starting to clear his head a little bit.
With multiple KOs, mostly during the first 6 rounds of a fight, he was the kind of fighter that everyone avoided, not only because of his power, but also because of his intimidating aura. The one fighter who wanted all the smoke, however, was the Kazakh monster, Gennady Golovkin.
Trying to obey those instructions, and there's the body shot.
Golovkin, the WBA and IBO middleweight champion, was the definition of a throwback fighter, wanting to fight literally anyone anytime, and most importantly wanted to shut the guys who talk too much.
Right now, this guy is the most feared man in boxing. Chalk it up. Talk about that fight.
Ain't nobody scared of him. You know, obviously I've been calling him out, you know.
He gave Stevens a shot at his titles, as he knew that after this fight Stevens would be too embarrassed to even show his face to the public. And with that said, we are ready for fight night. Even from the very start, Golovkin let Stevens know that this wasn't an ordinary fight and that it would be a long beating for him.
He just against Golovkin moments ago. Golovkin lands a left hook of his own.
You gotta go.
Well, Triple G is doing a good job starting out early with it.
Stevens, the armpit to the end of the fifth, not liking hard body shots. So does Stevens. There's a little left hook for Curtis, and now a right cross.
Stevens also is a pretty quick fighter, and he himself has amateur background.
Very quick fighter.
Golovkin lands a right cross, first one he throws. Steve keeping his gloves up and focusing on defense. Now he tries a big shot and lands a right thing to see Golovkin backing away from a guy, but he respects Stevens' power.
And
good left hook.
Stevens.
Good right hand for Golovkin. Stevens again takes it well. His chin has shown up.
His own then too, Jim.
Something big to land.
And the threat of that has already dulled Golovkin's normal early rounds attack.
And Stevens landed a
Darnell Boone almost beat Kovalev, lost a very close to get those shots home.
Well, other than the threat that a healthy Sergio Martinez might outbox him.
Good right hand by Golovkin.
Good left hook by Golovkin. Down goes Stevens.
Stevens couldn't believe that he was knocked down so early into the fight. The tables had turned. The hunter became the prey.
Across the ring. Bang Stevens into the ropes. 10 seconds to go in the round. Body shot. Looking upstairs. Misses him.
Because he has the means to land the heavy thunder. It's more probable that he does because he's a superior technical fighter in addition to having the punching power.
Well, he had been trusting Stevens all night that his hook was just as good or better than Stevens is.
Letting his hands go now as Golovkin jabs him into position in the corner, throws a right cross, gets in a left hook to the body. Now Stevens
back at him.
And that jab is really what's setting up everything for Golovkin. Stevens
keeping himself open to the right hand. Golovkin has made an impression with both power shots. The left hook. Two big right crosses by Golovkin. Stevens takes it. The possibility of a counter shot. Right hand upstairs. Another body shot by Golovkin.
The continued beating by Golovkin alerted Curtis Corner, as they were thinking of stopping the fight even before the 6th round, an action that would be justified as Gennady wanted to hurt his opponent for the full 12.
Stevens at least is starting to move forward now.
Putting the jab out would allow him to see what punches to throw.
Body shot by Stevens, and another one. Drives the best offense we've seen from Curtis Stevens since the first round.
Yeah, he at least has some success coming forward.
Now let's listen to a few seconds and hear what he's telling his fighter as the round progresses. Oh, big body shot.
I think he's playing possible.
Two good clean shots. And knocks Golovkin back and lands a left hook and brings some excitement to the now for Curtis Stevens.
Those are clean shots he's landing.
Had he fought that last right hand with the left hook,
Right hand. Golovkin lands an uppercut and the left hook. Taking advantage of Stevens.
Don't get us wrong, Stevens landed some good clear punches on Golovkin, but overall it was nothing impressive as for every punch he threw he took 10.
With the jab, lands a right hand over the top. Stevens hooked there.
like Max said, maybe his head is starting to clear now from that first round knockdown.
And he's showing his hand speed.
Second round.
Oh,
Big left hook by Stevens. Momentarily wobbled Golovkin. Right cross lands.
we have yet to see how Golovkin's going to react when Steven catches him with his poke.
The swelling on the eye of Curtis was a sign to Golovkin that he was doing a good job, but he also knew that he should up the pace.
Those fighters seem to do very well. Body shot for Golovkin.
Won all the rounds. Stevens is exposing a vulnerability to speed. He's still very fast and hits sneaky hard. And this fight is a long way from over.
Good right uppercut by Stevens.
Checking. Now Golovkin with a body shot and a right cross and momentarily hurt Stevens.
Hurt him bad with that body shot.
Good comeback uppercut and a right cross by Stevens. And the left. Golovkin trying to measure him one more time. Right cross for Golovkin. Body shot. Uppercut. Right cross. Right cross. Another right cross lands for Golovkin. Round for Gennady, who wobbled Stevens with a couple of shots and is still seeking a knockout as the round progresses. Good
There's nothing easy for him.
for Gennady as he pins Stevens in the corner and looks to
So
land.
they're close. So that's where his arms are most dangerous at, is close fighting.
Told that Mrs. Rozier, or actually Tanya Rozier, Suze Barbara, used to walk the perimeter of the upper deck of the stadium.
I don't know why Stevens was against the ropes. I think it was those body shots by Golovkin in the last round, but here Stevens is trying his best.
Stevens has listened to his trainer, who told him in the middle of the ring. But now Golovkin backs him to the ropes. And you heard Andre Rozier say it for you. This is the corner where Golovkin has hurt him.
Golovkin's done a great. The fans appreciate that kind of risk-taking, and it's one of the reasons Golovkin's becoming a fan favorite. Dangerous fight right now for Stevens because he's throwing back just enough to stop the ref from stopping it.
Big right cross by Golovkin. Whipping Curtis Stevens into the corner. And he makes it out of round 8.
That's it.
And they're going to stop it in the corner.